This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
Welcome back to Duffle LO. Sit down, guys, and this is the last video of this inflated market series. So I want to show you guys what it's all about. So if it's the first time to the video, make sure you start all the way at the first video where it says the funding it, like how to fund your Roth IRA, to max out your Roth IRA in 2022, and then get to this point for you to understand what this point is about. Now, although I'm gonna tell you guys like this, and I'm gonna warn you, this has nothing to do with the market. And also what I say is not financial advice, but this video has nothing to do with the market, but it has something to do with the pensions. And I'm explaining to you why. So let me show my video. And here we go right here. That's this right here. Let me explain to you what happened in this situation. Treasure hunters searching for $55 million of Civil War era gold are suing the Justice Department for excavation documents. Those are the two right there. So now I led you guys up to this to show you guys that you have to understand what they're doing with the money. When they say follow the money, follow the money. Let me show you in this article what I mean by that. So this is an old article. Well, not that old, but what's today? 16th? Today 16th. So 9 days ago, treasure hunters searching for 55 million. Okay, we already said that. So January 7th for Taylor Simone Mitchell. Shout out to her. Treasure hunters were searching for an 1863 shipment of Union gold worth 55 million. They called in the FBI for excavation assistance. The FBI claimed not to find anything. The treasure hunters have requested confirmation records for 4 years and have now filed a lawsuit. Once again, like I just told y'all in the other video, when they take your money, you're gonna be blue. Don't shoot the messenger. Let me explain it to you. (1863) shipment of Union gold. They talk about the Union in the United States. Anything that was once the government's is always the government's. That's how they operate. So although this shipment was lost forever ago, the government now is the same government as then. Although the names has changed, it's still the same apparatus. So they're saying that that's their money. Even if you find it, that's their money. So what did they do? They called the FBI. The FBI is an organization of the government. It's an agency, the federal government. They claim not to found anything. We all know that they found the gold. We know they found the gold. And they telling these people, we ain't found nothing. And then once these people try to sue them and all this and all that, the judges is going to decide it was the U.S. property anyway. So now y'all still ain't getting nothing. Let's get into the article. Treasure hunters who claim they discovered Civil War era gold are suing the Justice Department, claiming the FBI is withholding records on the excavation according to the lawsuit filed Tuesday. Finders Keepers, a lost treasure locate and recovery service, seeks to confirm the FBI's recovery of Civil War era gold buried in the mountains of Pennsylvania, based in significant part on scientific evidence of the gold's existence that plaintiff provided the FBI, the lawsuit reads. Now, let me explain this to y'all. I told you I love movies. You got a father, you got a son. They finding treasure. Look at the movie National Treasure. It's going to take you where? It's going to take you to Pennsylvania. That movie is going to take you to Pennsylvania. So you guys got to understand that this stuff is serious. But let's get back to the article. 2018, the owners of Finders Keepers, Dennis and Kim Parada, found a substantial mass of metal after searching for an 1863 shipment of Union gold for years. The Union gold would be worth $55 million today, according to the Guardian. Finders Keepers notified the Federal Bureau of Investigation about the mass, and the agency hired a separate contractor to dig up the mass with better instruments. So let me show you the third party. Finders Keepers, FBI, and then the FBI hires somebody else. So now When they ask the FBI, what did you find? They gonna say, oh, we ain't find nothing. They probably found it, or they probably did something with it, but it wasn't us. It was them. It wasn't us, it was them. You gotta understand that. So the attorney for the finders keepers claimed that there is a high possibility that the metal mask was indeed the missing treasure. The FBI has denied anything. The FBI has denied finding anything, according to a 2018 statement. Again, in 2021, the FBI said it could unequivocally reject any claims or speculation to the contrary in a statement to the Associated Press. Still, the lawsuit filed by finders keepers alleges that the FBI is withholding information, requesting and violating the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA. In 2019, finders keepers successfully sued to get emails from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania related to the dig. The FBI learned of the gold's existence only after the owners of finders keepers directed the government to the location of the buried treasure, and the technology strongly suggested that buried at that site was multiple tons of gold. Attorney for finders keepers Ann Wiseman told Insider via email, watch the movie National Treasure. They told the government it's so many floors below our feet. Nobody was going to be able to excavate all that gold without making no noise or nobody understanding what they was doing. So they had to get the government in on it as the same father-son duo in National Treasure. It's the same thing. They've been hunting, they family been hunting for this treasure for so many years, and they knew that it was lost, but they was on the trail. They was figuring out the clues and all this stuff. And the story a little deeper than that, but I don't want to ruin the movie. But they end up actually finding where it was at after solving so many clues. But they had to let the government in on it. Same here, they let the government in on it. And what happened? Because it's in the mountains. They like, hey, we know it's right here. It's a mass of metal right there. Like, that's it. We know that's it. Go. We need help. Because if they just would have went over there and started trying to blowing up stuff and getting it themselves, then they would have been violating a lot of laws. Same as in the movie. So following the dig, which the owners of finders keepers were barred from observing. That's right. Look at that. Look at that. Look, that's it right there. That's gold. That's gold. That's gold. They wouldn't even allow them to observe the dig. So you can't even see. You found this. We went right here, and we're not even gonna allow you to see us even dig this up. We ain't gonna let you see it. Because if they would have been there and seen that there was the gold, now they can claim it. But see, if they keep them from being there, because they can say, oh no, you guys not authorized, and we don't want, hazard and all this falling stuff, and this thing, we don't have any liability insurance, and so you guys can't be around. It was a ploy. The FBI insisted it had found nothing, contrary to all the evidence. At the same time, the FBI has refused to provide finders keepers with any documents in response to its Freedom of Information Act request. The Justice Department did not immediately respond to insiders' request for comment. The Philadelphia FBI declined to comment on the suit filed by the treasure hunters. Look, that's it. That's the end of the article. If y'all, let me tell you this. If this is your first video and you don't know that the FBI is all about the money, you better know it, Jack. You better watch Brooklyn's Finest. You better watch a lot of these movies and how they show you how the police is the one that find the drug dealer money. And when they get to the bus first, they stuffing it in their vest, they stuffing it in their pockets, because they know all that money going to evidence. And then it's just going, the lawyers and the judges and the people in the county attorney's office and all that stuff, they're just going to get new desks with the money. That's what they're going to spend the money on. You're going to go to jail for having the money, and then they're going to spend the money on their system. It's as simple as that. So if they technology showed that there was a mass of metals there, and y'all said y'all ain't find nothing, okay, well, we need to take our technology back over there again and see if that metal's still there. Because if that metal ain't right there, but we got pictures of it being there, and then y'all excavated, said y'all ain't find nothing, then we got pictures after that that shows that nothing is there. It's by law, you can't lie to the police, but the police can lie to you. So that's what all this is about. Finders, keepers. So when they tank the market and they snatch everybody pensions again, like they just did in 2008, don't say that I didn't warn you. Don't say that you didn't understand what's going on. It's the same thing. The IRS spells theirs, ladies and gentlemen, theirs. It's all theirs. If you understand anything about the law, you never seem to understand that you don't own nothing. Think about this. You bought this property. It's yours, right? You got the deed, you got the title. I paid the mortgage off. It's mine. Don't pay them taxes. Don't pay taxes on that property that you just bought and that you own. Let's see what happens. The government is gonna come take it because you got to pay your taxes. They own all the land. So in order for you to have your house over here on their land, you got to pay taxes to have your house on their land. Simple as that. So you never really own it. It's theirs. Everything is theirs. The money. These are federally backed debt notes. The Federal Reserve owns those notes. Read the money. We want all our money back. Bring our money. So y'all got to understand this stuff. It sounds crazy and all that stuff, but just look into everything that I'm saying and figure it out yourself. I'm not just saying this stuff. I'm trying to get you guys to go see what's going on. That's why I'm bringing you guys articles. I'm not writing none of this. I'm just giving my comments on it. That's it. I'm just giving my opinion, my comments on it, and bringing up other books, bringing up other articles, or bringing up movies to tell y'all, hey, go check this out, go check that out, because this is what's going on. So, like I said, hopefully you guys learned some of this video. Hopefully you guys share the video, like the video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button so we can beat the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you hit that bell when you do subscribe. And like I tell y'all, prosper through adversity. Don't underestimate family, friends, lovers, enemies. Look objectively. No matter what city, state, or country is in, every hood is the same. And if ain't nobody told you I love you today, I'm going to tell it to you right now because I love you. That's why I bring you guys this information. I'm trying to make you guys aware of what's going on. The more you are aware of, the better you can make decisions. And when you make better decisions, better things happen in your life. And you're able to map out the life that you actually want to live, rather than some people that's pretending to live a certain life. You get to actually live that life. So I want prosperity for everybody. That's why I want you to prosper through the adversity that's going on. I mean, this is just what's going on. I'm just the messenger. That's it. I'm just showing you guys what's going on. But I got a lot of other stuff I want to talk about. So that's all I got to say for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. And hey,
this video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.